of the day. Chris on the mound, first pitch, into the ground ball, and we'll see if we can get the throw to first. One pitch, one down. So I am working on. Oh, I gotta remember to mute the other camera. I got the wrong cameras. So one down on one pitch from Chris. Starting pitcher of the day. No, you can go. Go again. And ground ball to the right side and foul. Nice curve from Chris to start the batter off. And then so with a little wind blowing across here, I'm still trying to get the camera set.
Good spot.
Hopefully it's something like that. Can you get us there? Oops, strike three. So Chris throwing strikes right away. 2 up, 2 down for the Chargers. And man, I have not great setup for my bases, but so far Chris has done a good job of. Nice pitch there, 54. And Chris is on the mound, and I don't even know who's behind the plate, sorry. And there's a ground ball. Gonna pick it up, and it is foul, just foul. Had a chance to maybe get the runner there, but didn't have that opportunity. So Isaiah's catching. We got Joe at first, we've got Aaron at second, we've got Ricardo at short, and Jorge at third. In right, we've got Jabril. In center, we've got, looks like Joe. And there's a shot to the left side. Ricardo's going to pick it up, but is he going to make the throw? Not in time. Good pick from Joe. So good job there by Ricardo to stop that pitch. But that puts one runner on with 2 down. And my left fielder is, it looks like Emilio. So Jackrabbits playing the Chargers. We've played the SJ Chargers plenty of times through the summer. I'm sure they have a different configuration of their team like we do, but broadly the same folks. They came off a victory like we did, so both teams are 1-1 today. Chris with a 66-mile-an-hour fastball outside for ball 1. So plenty of rivalry between these teams. It's a good-hearted rivalry, but they've seen each other plenty, and of course we'll see in fall ball. It's, at least for the Jackrabbits, about developmental. You know already that lots of folks are playing at their secondary positions. We have different pitchers trying to work on different pitches. So we got a strike there for Chris. And next pitch, it's going to be 65 and tail away from the right-handed batter here. And the Jackrabbits now ready, and ball's fouled away. Oh, I gotta go put the link in the thing. So I gotta do that right now. Chris now looking over at the first guy at first, who's not going. 65 right there. And that ends the inning. Chargers do put a runner on, but they leave him at first, and Chris gets the outs. So there we go. All right, let me put the link in the chat for everybody who's not a subscriber. That's why you need to subscribe with us. Oh, their music I got. And we're back. The SJ Chargers run music in between innings, so I have to mute it. Otherwise, I will be grabbed on on YouTube for copyright violations. So we have Mason stepping in for the first at bat, and that first pitch from number 8 was low and away for ball 1. And 61, and Mason hits that one right to the second baseman. He's going to pick it up and throw it to first, and he's going to be out. So, not a bad swing, not a lot of oomph on it, but he got a good aluminum on it and pushed the ball to the second baseman. Unfortunately, thrown out 4-3. So in steps Chris now with Jorge on deck. And Chris hits a 61-mile-an-hour fastball right over the head of the shortstop. And Chris will be in safely at first. So Jorge is in. Jorge, who struggled earlier and just desperately wants to get a single, has a chance here with Chris on first. Oh, quick slide step. Beautiful throw. And they're going to call him out. I think he was safe, but they're going to call Chris out. There's no field ump right now, so the ball beat the runner. The ball beats the runner at this age, usually you're out. So now 2 down, nobody on. Jorge is going to say, is going to now have the bases empty. He's also got a strike on him. He hits that ball straight back for strike 2. Teddy's in the on-deck circle. Jorge, next pitch. And he's going to foul that pitch off. Gets underneath the 63-mile-an-hour fastball. Can we get that with you? Oh. Brandon has a limp. Jorge now going to have to swing at anything close. And that ball is outside. Good take. So number 8 here throwing low 60s. That was 62. And generally around the zone. So something the boys are used to. Like I said, the Jackrabbits and the Chargers have played plenty. They know each other well. And that ball is also outside. I don't think the Wasp is drawn to McDonald's fries. He's probably drawn to the trash can. Jorge ready for the next pitch here. Swing and a miss, the ball in the dirt. And they're going to throw it to first to complete the strikeout. Jorge doesn't contest it. He does step on the base and he's out. So 3 up, 3 down for the Jackrabbits. Very quick first for both teams. Very different than the games we were playing earlier. So we'll see what defensive changes, if any, we see this inning, the second inning. I lost my water bottle. Let me go find my water bottle.
Something. Hey, guys, who's out here? Hey, relax. We're okay. Jibril. We're supposed to be out first. Wait, so should I be a left field then? Yeah, you should be a left. Be on left, huh? No, that's not. Go on my right fielder. Oh, go. Go, Chris.
Mia, do you have a good teacher this year? Who's your teacher?
And I was able to find it. Appreciate being on the Jackrabbits, everybody looking out for each other. I'd left my water bottle on the grass and we picked it up. We found it. So first pitch, 56, curveball. Makes the Chargers batter bend. He's swinging a pencil bat, one of my favorite bats on the market right now, if you can see that, everybody. But it is a pencil with a little eraser at the end. And swing and a foul ball to 58. Ump calls timeout here to clean off the plate. So 1 ball, 1 strike here, number 4 for the Chargers. This game got going about, I want to say about 2:10, 2:15, according to the informal timekeeper next to us. Which means it will be at 4 o'clock to 4:15 should be when we finish this game. So the next pitch from Chris from the windup. And a 66-mile-an-hour ground out to short. throws to first, and they get him by a step. And Isaiah running all the way down to back that up. You can see him enter our screen here in just a second. So good heads-up play by Isaiah to back that up, but no need. We get the 6-3 put out with the first out of the game. Teddy is not playing in the outfield. I should go through. Looks like the exact same defensive setup in the second inning we saw in the first. There's a 53-mile-an-hour curveball that got away from, well, it wasn't got away from Isaiah. It wasn't playable by Isaiah. And the Chargers batter had to get out of the way of. So Chris starting quite a few batters off with a curve. Sometimes successfully, sometimes not. Next pitch. Another curve, 50 miles an hour. And 11 dodging out of the way there. So Chris will have to come back with a fastball here now. He does. He overthrows that one. It's 66 and outside. So 3-0 now to number 11.
Hey, all the way back here. All the way back. You good.
And that ball floats in 62 and high. So on 4 straight pitches, number 11 will take first base. And we'll see the batter step in here. Runner on first with a decent-sized lead. Let's see if they get him. Well, that ball gets away from Joe, but not very far. And the runner's back safely. Chris had a quick snap move there. Can he keep the runner close enough to give Isaiah, who has a cannon of an arm, a chance to throw it down to Aaron? Let's see. Isaiah's got to work on make sure he catches the ball. 63, swing and a miss. Isaiah in the first game had a couple of opportunities to throw the runner out, but didn't make the catch because he was already ready to make the throw. So we've got to slow down the mental process here. Runner is not going. Skips down over the plate. Ball 2.
Yeah, 3 downward angles.
I'm sorry, maybe that's only ball 1. Yeah, 1-1. Yep. Same umpire has been behind the plate for 4 straight games. This boy must be tired. And man, I should call him boy. Isaiah with a good stop. So Chris overthrown a little bit. You can tell just kind of by the way his arm jerks over the top. Right, a nice smooth motion. Gets a little jerk of the shoulder coming forward. Often means that he shanks the ball away. There it is, 64. So compare those last 2 pitches. The 62-mile-an-hour pitch that was away, and then the dirty little shank of the shoulder, that one much more fluid. It was 64, so it was quicker, and it was right over the plate. So 2-2 count now. Ooh, a little low, maybe a little saying it's outside.
Take it off. You got it.
Izzy throws the ball back to the pitcher at 40 miles an hour plus, so puts a lot of oomph on it. Swing and a miss, 64 on a sort of a cutter, I think that was. So that's 2 down now, and a runner on first. And we'll see the next batter come.
Got 2 outs here, 2 outs.
So we'll see how many innings Chris has. Usually we've had 2 innings per pitcher in fall ball, although Isaac did go 3 in our first game. Runner's going. And we'll have a throw down, and that ball is out of line.
Hey, you gotta be there. Come on.
So a lot of frustration from coaches about middle infielders' play there.
Get him at 3. Yeah, hey, throw. Hey, come on the outside of the bag, all right? Not beside the runners coming in on right at him, right over the bag.
So that first one was a strike. So Chris now ahead with a strike. Swing and a miss, 64. Chris with a really good throw there. So whatever he's throwing there.
Go, Chris, just like that.
is a sort of slides away from the batter. There it is, 65, strike 3, and that ends the inning. Beautiful pitch for Chris. And nice throw by Isaiah. Nice to put the ball right up against the rubber. And the Jackrabbits jog off. Gonna put the helmets on, and we'll see how they do in the bottom of the second. Get some runs. That's what we need. Hits and runs. And I have to mute because we've got music. And so in steps my son, number 7, fourth batter of the game for the Jackrabbits. First of this inning, Aaron in the on-deck circle. Teddy raised to the left-hander from the Chargers here. See if he can put a ball through the left side. And that he does. And that ball is a nice leadoff single. And Teddy will take first. Nana and Papa, that was a bat well invested in. That thing had a nice ring to it.
You gotta teach them how to run. Okay, did you guys hear a couple bad pairs of socks? Out Thursday.
And Teddy had the go sign but didn't go. I'm not sure. The ball was inside. We had a timeout from Aaron. Didn't have the sign. Teddy didn't have the sign. Now we're starting over here with 1 ball, no strikes. Teddy very uncomfortable stealing off a left-hander. Standing nearly straight up. And that ball is hit off to the right.
Come on, Aaron, you're on it. Let's go.
And Teddy's little sister is off to go get it.
Hey, Dee. How you doing?
So Teddy now with a decent-sized lead.
Yes, just grab the ball.
Getting kind of barked at for getting a bigger lead. And the pitch to Aaron is 59 outside. And Aaron now with the bat waving over his shoulder. Teddy with an even bigger lead now. Aaron pops out one straight back.
Yeah.
So now I think we've got a 2-2 count. Yeah, confirms we have a 2-2 count. Teddy on first. Aaron, our best contact hitter up here. Very good chance that he's going to put the ball in play. He's going to take ball 3 away. Kind of sells it with a little head snap there. Good job. Remember, Aaron told us here in the broadcast booth what he wanted to do before the game, which was to hit line drives. So let's see if he can do that here. Oh, goes out and just knocks that away. Good battle right there. Yeah, he stays alive there with a pitch that was borderline. Now he's going to make the pitcher come back with a Better pitch.
Right up the middle.
See if Aaron can drive this ball here. And he's behind it and hits to the right. And another foul ball.
Go get it, girls. At the fence. Go get it. Go get it.
And Teddy's little sister Lydia has retrieved about 4 or 5 foul balls at this point. So much so that when that one went away, she just asked, "Are you serious?" She may have heard that in the mic here. But she's being a good little foul ball retriever and making sure this game can move along at a nice clip because we have balls to... Isaiah's trying to get the ball to the ump.
There's another one. I'm not gonna get this.
Well, it's a different batter, so let's see what Ricardo does. Maybe Ricardo will put the ball into the gap here. Really drive the ball. Teddy with a big lead now. I hope they send him. And they do send him. And no throw. And it looks like there might be a fumble on the exchange between the catcher's glove and the ball, but nonetheless, we have what we need, which is a runner on second in a scoring position. So Ricardo now needs to put the ball onto the grass. If he does, Teddy will score. And that ball is hit deep, right out the center fielder, who's underneath it for a nice can of corn catch. And we've now got 2 down and a runner on second. So Isaiah will step in, and on the on-deck circle is... Who is that? Joe. Joe's in the on-deck circle. But Isaiah needs to put the ball in play here. Now in his last at-bat, he hit the ball deep over left fielder's head. So let's see if he does that again here. He is swinging at drop 3. I think we talked about this in the last game. And that drop 3 means it's a little bit heavier. But he's doing that because he's a freshman. He wants to make the freshman team. And he's got to play with freshman regulation bats. BB Core drop 3 it's called. Well, he's hitting a Rawlings, but BB Core is the standards committee that confirms that it is eligible to play at high school level. And that drop 3 means it is just numerical 3 difference between the length and the weight. So for example, this could be a 32-inch, 29-ounce bat. That would be a drop 3. Likewise, a 31-28 would also be a drop 3.
Hey, good eye, Forrest. Good eye, Forrest.
And Isaiah now takes another pitch outside.
Rocket.
Teddy with a good-sized lead. I don't think they're going to send him. But he is going to get passed on a wild pitch. And Teddy's in and pops up. So now a ball through the infield scores Teddy. It would be the first run of the game for the Jackrabbits. We got 3-1 count. So look for a pitch to hit here for Isaiah. That one's not hittable. It's going to be high, and Isaiah will take first. And Joe will step in. So runners on the corner for the Jackrabbits.
Need a run.
And we'll see what kind of sign we get here. And Teddy's got to be ready for a back pick throw in the event that they don't throw down to second. Isaiah with a giant lead already at first, and the pitcher's not even set. Joe showing bunt. He's not there. And they are going to throw down to second. The ball is going to be a wide. And then Teddy gets in, and he's going to score on the double steal. So Jackrabbits do put one across this inning on Teddy's single, couple of stolen bases, and then the double steal there. Isaiah on second now, and Joe with a 1 strike. I think I saw a 1 strike count there from the ump. And Joe with a little bunt, and there'll be a throw to first, and they'll get him for the third out of the inning. So Joe bunting for a single there, but hit it right back to the pitcher, and as such, the pitcher made a nice, calm throw to first for the final out of the inning. Jackrabbits score 1. We go to the top of the third. The Chargers will put their helmets on and see if they can come out and hit. We'll see who comes back out for the Jackrabbits on the mound. And if there's music, I will have to kill it. Otherwise, reminder to like and subscribe. Make sure that you hit that notification bell because we play again next weekend, and you're going to want to make sure you know when those games are. If I remember correctly, they're pretty. They're 8 and 12. So we have, after this, we got 4 more games of fall ball, and 8 and 12 next weekend on the 22nd. And 29th, you can find us back here at 12 and 2. So an 8 a.m. game means that, at least for us, we're leaving at 6:30, which is earlier than Teddy leaves for school on a weekday. So that's an early Sunday morning for us. But the things we do for baseball. All right, let's see what our defensive alignment is. We got Chris back on the mound. And no center field. Coach Hunter a little grumpy with Chris for putting the ball at his knees. He's now whipped the ball into the outfield for Chris to go get. All right, we got Jabril at first and Aaron at second. It appears as though Ricardo is still at short, Jorge at third, Teddy will be in left, Mason in center, and in right we've got Isai. So that's our defensive alignment. So everybody in new positions except Isaiah and Chris. Third base will be Jorge. Jorge's for unknown reason standing behind the pitcher right now.
Oh, I see him now.
I think he's trying to intercept the ball before it gets to Ricardo. I think he's messing around there. Top of the third here. Jackrabbits have played very good ball. Good defense and good pitching from Chris. So ball's in coming down. Is the call. Middle infielders will align themselves at second base. Everybody else will be busy turn the ball back in. And we'll start the top of the third here with a 1-0 lead for the Jackrabbits. And it gets past everybody in the outfield, so look at us. That was embarrassing. Yep. That wasn't good baseball right there. Yeah, I thought it was like it was a walk-up sound. It wasn't really a sound. And in steps the Chargers batter. Chris from the windup got his sign. 61 inside. Charger batter 29 pops out of the way. And the second pitch of the at-bat is a nice curve right through underneath Teddy's glove. And we'll see if we have a play at second. We do. We got all kinds of foolishness. They got him. They got him at second. So that was a trick play. Jackrabbits probably don't deserve that win, or that out. Excuse me. But not as we drew it up in any way. But the runner is out at second. And again, if the ball beats the runner, most of the time you're going to get with only the up behind home plate, you're going to get that out. We saw it with Chris on the stolen base. We saw it here on that single that tried to stretch into a double. Now, one down, next pitch to a kid swinging looks like a red, white, and blue bat. Kind of really like the colors on that. I can't see, maybe a Mizuno it looks like. And Chris with his first pitch, ball. Oh, nice curve, but we didn't get a squeeze out of Izzy. So 53. Had 0-0 bailing out of the box. Take a squeeze there from Izzy, maybe gets a strike. And that ball is hit straight back, 66-mile-an-hour foul that Teddy's little sister is going to go get. We're going to get her all kinds of running in, prepare her for her soccer.
I told her she can't watch anything.
Oh.
So I'm not dragging her to many games anymore.
Beautiful 57-mile-an-hour fastball from Chris there. 0-0 looked like I always did. And the next pitch.
That's Steve. Yeah.
And that ball is weirdly hit out to second. And Aaron's underneath it. He yells, "I got it." That was off the hands of some sort. That was a strange pop fly. 2-out play there, but good play by Aaron at second. And a shot down the first base line, and will just be fouled. That stayed fair, thankfully. Yes. So Chris has been really consistent here in the low 60s with his fastball, high 50s with his breaking pitch. That one was 64, had all kinds of movement on it, but not enough for a strike. Isaiah's shown a little bit of leadership out there. I like that. Just remind his pitcher to breathe a little. He's sensing his pitcher's overthrowing. And 62 inside. 2 balls and 1 strike. As one of the older kids on the team, I like it when Isaiah is sort of using that maturity and that to be a leader. 63, same spot, same result, ball 3. All right, so 3-1 now. Chris is going to reset. He's going to rub a little extra wrinkle in the baseball there. From the windup, gets his pitch. Izzy setting up outside. Oh, floats in a little high and wide. That is ball 4. Really good pitch. And it looks like we've got plan to throw the runner out at second. If he steals, he's got a nice big lead. Chris not yet set. Now he's set. Oh, hits the boy in the hand and then off his helmet and maybe his face. Is he okay? He looks okay. And we got a timeout with that was a curveball that did not curve, and Chris is checking on him. He's currently looking at, yeah, we're going to just a little time. Give everybody a chance to reset themselves. Chris is going to reset himself mentally. The player at first is in a good spot. So now that resets sort of what we're going to do, and we have a left-handed batter in. So will we throw down to first? Will they put the steal on? I'm not sure. 56 curve. A lot of vertical and horizontal movement on that one. Again, Chris's curveball, like any right-hander, is going to curve back towards the plate. So it's going to look like it's going away, outside to the left-handed batter. And then it's going to break over for a strike like that one should have, but it's ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. So it looks like Chris is feeling more comfortable with his breaking pitch than he is his fastball, because he's going to that almost as frequently. And that ball is hit, and Mason's underneath it, and Mason with the catch in center field, and that will end the inning for a 3rd out. So it was a long and scary out, but the Jackrabbits will take that 3rd out of the inning. Chargers unable to put any across, and Jackrabbits will put their helmets on and see if we can put a few more runs on the board here as we go to the bottom of the 3rd. We are roughly 45 minutes in this game, so this game's moving along quite quickly. May also be the end of Chris's time on the mound, I'm not sure. And so, we got to walk. We got between inning music, so I'll be back when our first batter steps. And out in the distance, and you can see it pretty gray and dreary. I'm thinking there must be some rain over downtown Denver. Isai will step in with Emilio in the on-deck circle. So Isai really looking to break out of a slump. As I mentioned, he wants to put the ball in play here. That's his key thing. Make contact, put the ball in play. And 62 and away for ball one. Love to see Isai pull one here and then hoof it down to first. Ooh, 61 away. So the big left-hander here throwing in his third inning of the day as well. And the next pitch. Oh, off the end of the bat. He just hit that one a little early. 60 mile an hour fastball for foul. Strike one. Nope. Let's see what the next pitch here is. 62. And that was strike two. Isai's got to be swinging now. And next pitch is away. That takes us to a full count. So full count here. Isai's going to need to make sure he swings at something close, but it is on the pitcher now. 3-2 count to make the pitch. And that ball is high, and Isai is going to motor on down to first through the bat towards the third base dugout, which makes the work a little harder for Emilio, who's got to retrieve it and send that over to his on-deck circle, where Jabral is in the on-deck circle with Emilio here in the box. And Isai with a good lead, but not a stealing lead. Oh, Emilio knew to swing at that 59 mile an hour fastball, but couldn't quite pull the trigger on it. Yeah, so you're supposed to put it underneath the foot, but I don't like to do that because then I can't put my feet on. Swing and a miss, a 59 mile an hour pitch. Emilio's got to swing a little sooner here on both of these. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's a ground ball down. That ball's fair. It hits the grass. We're going to have Isai take a big swing around second, but he's going to skedaddle back to second. And what a change of events. I thought Emilio was in trouble there, way behind. And I take that back. What a good swing. Solid hit. Moves everybody up 90 feet. And Isai at second on a walk and moving over on Emilio's hit, who's standing on first.
I've been standing here like, don't make credit for it anymore.
And Jabral steps in.
I was trying to, at least.
And that 59 mile an hour pitch is outside.
I'll be all right.
I heard that.
And it looks like Isaac is in the on-deck circle, so Isaac is the bottom of the order, I believe. So we're about ready to turn this thing over. Oh, and that hits Jabral in the front left shin, and that just pegged him 59 miles an hour. There was no moving out of there. We're gonna call timeout, and the coach is gonna have a little conversation with his pitcher, but also gives a chance for Jabral, who I think, can you see him? No, he's kind of just out of the screen there, limping a little bit behind the chain link there. But we've got bases loaded now and nobody out. Best chance of the day for the Jackrabbits. And coach leaves, and looks like number 8 is still going to have the ball. So just a reminder, I think coach reminding his team what they need to do on bases loaded here. and giving chance for number 8 to settle himself, as well as for Jabril to work off that, what will certainly be a nice big bruise on his front shin there, on his left shin. So Isaac's in, and that first pitch is low and away for a ball. Mason in the on-deck circle. Next pitch. Ball bounces up to 58. So number 8 here throwing a lot of pitches low. The last couple of batters. And he bounces that one up. Nobody's going anywhere. Oh man, that ball got so far away. We could have certainly scored, but nobody's out, so you don't want to make the first out at home. That's a silly out. So we got 3-0 count now. Need to be base runners need to be smart. And the next pitch, right down Colfax for strike 1. Looks like Isaac probably had the take sign there because the bat went immediately onto the shoulder. So 3-1, and bases loaded. And that ball is a little low and inside. Oh, they call it a strike. No, sorry. Oh, threw the bat the wrong way. Okay, good. Isaac acted like he got a strike. He got embarrassed there, but everybody else gets to move up 90 feet, and we'll get a run. So Isai scores. Base is still loaded. Mason now top of the order. Yeah. So Mason up, nobody out. Swinging the Cat X. And that 61-mile-an-hour fastball is outside.
Keep that head down. Watch it hit the bat.
And the next pitch. Low and inside. Mason takes ball 2. Chris is in the on-deck circle.
Ready right here. Be ready.
So now we get the chance for Mason to see what should be a pitch right down the middle. And there it is, 59. He didn't like it, he kind of spit on it. We're going to see it again. And 2-1 pitch here. Swing! Mason pulling his head, pulling his arms, flailing up there. Not his best swing. And we got a 2-2 count now.
Watch it as soon as it leaves it.
Next pitch. Swing and a miss. Got a back pick to first. Not in time, but Mason will get out on strike. So first out of the inning. And Chris will step in. Jorge will be in the on-deck circle. Pretty important now that Chris gets the ball onto the grass here with 1 down. He has wheels, so you don't want him to get doubled up, but certainly a ball on the ground is going to be way easier to deal with for the infield than something that gets through. And that ball is inside. Ball 1. And the next pitch. Fouled straight back. And 1 ball, 1 strike. And breeze coming across the field here. Wondering if we're going to be at the edge of a front this evening. The ball's outside. Good eye by Chris. He wanted to go for it, but let it go. 2-1 now. Shot through the left side. That's going to score down. And we're going to have a play at the plate on a throw. Nope. Good job by Jabril. I thought we were going to. But Chris with an RBI single to the left side. puts another run across the Jackrabbits. That gives us a 3-0 lead, and Jorge steps into the box. That should be then Teddy in the on-deck circle. So Jorge here now needs really to drive the ball. And that ball in the dirt, but off the catcher's mask, so now how he wants to stop it, but a good stop. So Jabril at third, Emilio at second, and Chris at first. Jorge at bat, standing really upright. Swing and a miss. I think Jorge's not getting set in time. He's got his hands way too forward and just not seeing him get around on time on these pitches. And a bunt. Oh, would have been a beautiful sacrifice bunt, but now we got 2 strikes. So now Jorge is going to have to swing here. No chance for a, well, unlikely you're going to bunt with 2 strikes because a foul ball on a bunt is an out. So we got some base running teaching going on with the runner at second. Even though there's a runner at third, runner at second can't go anywhere. He's getting a big lead, trying to draw the attention of the middle infielders, as well as potentially draw a throw that could bring Jabril home from third. Swing and a miss. And Jorge is out for the second out of the inning. And in steps Teddy.
Let's go, 7!
So Teddy, who had a single in the first inning, will now have a chance to do it again, but with runners 2 down. Teddy with a hot shot down the left field line, but foul. And it's going to roll over the fence, it looks like, on the warning track.
Let's go, 7!
So Teddy with a nice sized hole on the left side, if he can drive it through there. And a throw over to third. And that ball's going to get away. And we're going to have a score. So Jabril takes one off the shin, and I believe that he might have taken that one off the backside. So getting himself, being a magnet for the ball, was beneficial there. Jackrabbits were able to put up a 4th run of the game, the 3rd one of this inning. Now Teddy, if he can put the ball into the outfield with the wheels of Chris at second, should score 2. So Teddy really needs to put the ball into the outfield here. And he's going to take the ball inside. And 1 ball, 1 strike with 2 down. Teddy swinging the brand new early birthday gift, the Cat X. Drop 5. And he's going to take that pitch inside. Like the way he peeled away, taking his left shoulder, his front shoulder, turning back, therefore giving just the back as the target, not the torso or certainly the face. So 2-1. And Teddy's going to pop that one down the first base line and probably be foul. That is foul. So runners at second and third will return to second and third, and Teddy will return home with 2 balls and 2 strikes, I believe.
Let's go, 7!
I can't see what the ump had there, if he had 1 up or 2 up, but I thought there was two balls and 2 strikes. And let's see what Teddy gets here. And Teddy hits that right to the second baseman, who's going to throw it to the first. Second baseman played him well. Well played by the second baseman. Hard hit, and Teddy will be down. So with that, Jackrabbits are out, 3rd out of the inning on a well-struck ball by Teddy, but an even better play by the second baseman. And 4-0 now will be the score as we go to the top of the 4th after roughly an hour of baseball.
Relax. Guess what? Guess how many months I've seen you? How many? You have this many months.
Yes. Oh, yeah. That's what you get stuck by the cooler. What happens when you sit by the cooler? You're in charge.
3 months, Jorge.
That's why we're sugar your I know. Stuck by the cooler.
Initiation?
Yep, you get stuck by the cooler.
Well, I didn't see the play happen.
Well, I just know the second.
Oh my God, really? How'd you even stay up that late? I could not. How hard is this ear function?
Hey, come on now. Work.
It was like, I was drooling when I woke up today. That was all like,
You live with the Mueller. I was down there.
I don't sleep very well inside. Even though I put it down on the blow Mommy, that's why eventually I was like, oh, I know. She said she could.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Chris back on the mound. Isaiah continues to be his battery mate behind the plate. We've got Aaron at first, Ricardo at second, Jorge goes to short, and Teddy at third. In right, looks like, I don't know who that is in right. In center, we've got Joe, and in left, we've got Emilio. So, who is that in right? Do you know who that is in right? Yeah. That might be Isaac, yeah. No, that's bigger than. Yeah, I think that is Isaac and right. So Chris will be from the windup here. You go to the top of the 4th.
Reach with that one. Gotta reach.
Oh, well, it says east side, but that doesn't look it. It's definitely not east. I don't think he's made the defensive changes for this inning because he's still got game changer still has Teddy in left, but Teddy's definitely standing at third. And the second pitch is high, 64, ball 2. Well, it looks like we have Mason warming up down the line, throwing to Chabrel, it looks like. So Mason looks like he's going to be our... And that ball is popped up. Second base. And Ricardo catches that with... And one down. And the pencil bat returns to the box. Teddy returns the ball to Chris. And one down. Beautiful curve, 55. Not sure why that one fooled everybody there.
We're at the park yesterday, so my mom, this little boy.
Foul ball, same curve right there. That one's elevated.
At least come to the park. She's like running to
The foul ball that Teddy hit is still way down the left field line. No one's retrieved it yet.
I know, she will just, I mean, she's
And the next pitch from Chris. 64 at the knees in the outside corner. Tough to go from a 55-mile-an-hour curve to 64 at the knees outside. I like that. And the next pitch, 65, but too low. So we got 2-2 count now. Chris throwing mid-60s, no problem. And his slider curve is in the mid-50s, so yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, three! Nice curve from Chris to get.
Throw that strike.
So,
Snap up and fire that thing.
Mess with their heads.
so number 4 ducked all the way of a pitch that was right there. So 2 outs now for Chris, and he's going to get the ball back from Teddy, who's got a giant smile on his. And we'll have the first pitch of the at-bat here. Is another curve.
Heads! Lydia, go get it.
So Chris is clearly much more comfortable throwing his curveball for strikes today than he is his fastball, just by pitch selection alone. Starting virtually every pitcher are better off with a curve, and then usually a second curve to follow, and then the fastball. And that is a fastball, but in the dirt it was 60. Didn't have any movement on it. And the next pitch of the at-bat. Very quiet here at the ballpark all of a sudden.
No, it's been quiet for like half an hour. It's like nobody else here.
Well, there is no one else here, that is true. The other games are finished, but we haven't had a lot of...
Finally, something to do.
Well,
Hey, Chris.
we got to figure out a way to get you to get the Teddy's baseballers lower down. It's on the field, though, but you can't do it. You have to go between innings to go get it. And Chris with the next pitch here. 2 balls, 1 strike. And he's going to pop that one over to... Lydia's going to go get that.
Nope.
It looks like a couple of little sisters are going to fight over the ball.
Taylor got it.
Sailor got it. All right. Good for her. We got a 2-2 count now with 2 down. Let's see what Chris's fastball looks like here. That was a 58 maybe slider? He has a slider, right? Yeah. So I can see the horizontal movement on it, but it didn't really get into anywhere near the zone.
I saw Mia.
There's no Mia, there's no Gianni.
No, Mia. I saw Mia.
Sayla got it before me.
Oh, Crystal's.
Sayla was close.
Next pitch is not even close. And 64 fastball, so that will get him a base runner. Number So now we've got a runner on first. We got a lot of get him if he goes orders for Isaiah. The key thing here is let's see if we get a strike. 62 on the outside corner for number 10. Runner still putting a sliding mitten on. Now he's going. Oh, no, I take that back. Now he's not going. The shortstop. And a play at first. And he's safe. The throw pulled him off. And a good hustle by the batter there. So first and second. All right, so Chargers mounting a 2-out rally here, 2 down. Runners on first and second. Chris, I think, nearing the end of his day on the mound. He's at 55 pitches. And that ball skips away. And we're not going to have any plays, any bases. Everybody moves up. And unfortunately, that gets rid of the force now. The only play will be at first.
Hey, Isaiah. Deep breath, relax, move on to the next one.
And then I just yes, I had that. We had that backwards. You know, and see since I am a climb up here, and if they do it just
Chris gotta probably get a strikeout here. He's gonna go from the windup, so he gets a little bit more juice on his fastball. Foul ball, straight back, 63. Would have hit you in the face had that fence not been there. So Chris from the windup again can throw a little bit harder. As we are at 57 pitches now, he is at the kind of the end of his day, I think, but still throwing mid-60s, which we like to see. And there's a changeup. That ball is going to go, and the runner's going to come in safely. Doesn't slide there, so it could have been a crash. But number 11 scores. So Chargers put their first run on the board. So Isaiah knew that he was calling a curveball, but did not get down in time to stop it, or block it, and that cost the team a run there. So again, something he said he knows he needs to work on if he's going to be a varsity catcher. Cannot have pass balls. So runner at third, 2 down. Strike. So that was 63, right down Colfax. There's no question on that one. But a really important pitch right here from Chris. What's he going to do? Swing and a miss at 64. And now we got a full count. Now we got things we can play. Oh, that's 3. Strike 3. And 3 down. So everybody had the wrong count there. And that ends the inning. So Jackrabbits do give up 1 run. Chris's day, I think, probably is done, and he's pitched extremely well. With that, we'll put the Jackrabbits will put their helmets on, and they'll bat in the bottom of the 4th. Lydia, go get that ball.
Yes or no? I gotta know if you want to go another one. I'm not tired. All right.
And we're back here in the bottom of the 4th. And Aaron will be in with Ricardo in the on-deck circle. And we definitely have thick gray clouds coming over the top of us. So we're an hour and 15 minutes into this game. Swing and a miss at 61. Oh, it's a new pitcher. Number 11. I think he's the one who scored the run in the pass ball earlier. So, man of many talents. So 61 mile an hour is his first pitch for a strike to Aaron. And that ball's low and away. 62. Pitcher doing quite a bit of gardening on the rubber out there. It's pretty beat up after a day of baseball. And Aaron's going to hit that one. And shortstop grabs it. A little pop one. Yeah. And nice catch by the shortstop there for the first out of the inning. And Ricardo now will step in, and that'll put Isaiah in the on-deck circle. All right, Ricardo now ready. Pitcher now set. And that ball is 60 and at the chin, ball one. And we'll have the second pitch of the at-bat forthcoming here. Oh, Ricardo just all full of power. And he's not able to get underneath that one. A race of the sisters again. See who gets there. Oh, and Coach Steve actually comes up with it, beats the little girls to it. All right, 1 ball, 1 strike. Ricardo hits that one. And good job by the second baseman to get underneath that. Come over there for the second out of the inning. So 2 pop flies for the Jackrabbits. The number 11 here leaves his fastball up, which is obviously inducing a lot of pop-ups. We can really crush it. A fastball that's left up is usually one that's belted deep into the outfield. So let's see if Isaiah, who has done that today already, has another chance to could do that here. Swinging a different bat than before. I think he's swinging the Atlas. Well, we saw Coach Steve beat you to it. That's. Oh, in your faces, he was like, ha 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 ha. Well, Coach Steve, that seems awfully mean of you.
Yeah, he was.
59 away. I guess the moral of the story is you girls need to be quicker.
Yeah, I was. He was mocking us.
Oh my
Adults
goodness.
are faster than kids.
But he's an old man, so maybe not. And Isaiah now with a 2-0 count. He hits that ball nicely deep into and drop in front of the center fielder, and he gets that single. So Izzy having quite the games today, getting on base quite a bit and playing himself some good defense. So now we've got Isaiah on first and Joe at bat and Isai stepping out of the on-deck circle. And there are 2 down. We got an hour and 15 minutes into this game, so at least 30 more minutes of this game, although we are in the 4th, so this game is moving quickly. I don't know if we play 5 or 6. I think we play 6 innings, so unlikely we'll get through that. And Joe swing and fouls that ball off. And Isaiah's got to come back.
Joe.
It's like, that's so not fair.
All right, Izzy's now had 2 90-foot sprints. And Joe is going to step in now with a clean plate, thanks to the umpire. Let's see if there's a play over at first here. And a shot through the right side.
Oh, man.
And nice play by the second baseman. Pick that ball up, range to his left, and throw out Joe. So with that, Jackrabbits go quickly 4 up, 3 down. After 4, we've got a 4-1 ball game, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna get rained on, I'll bet. Feels like it, kind of smells like rain. It's getting gotten cooler a bunch. Getting gotten cooler.
Gotten cooler.
It's getting gotten cooler. Enough out of you.
Dog is ever. They're also so
Well, it doesn't. It's having a hard time finding me right now. There we go. Now it's found me. Yeah. Nothing here till 4:30, so looks like we're going to avoid this. Some showers to Aurora and definitely a bunch of stuff hammering Netherland in the foothills, but we're fine. So hopefully that stays the case. And the closest strike in the last 30 minutes is 16.5 miles away, so far enough away for us to keep playing. Yeah, got to get inside that 10-mile circle. Our house is going to get a bunch of hail, rain.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Northeast Denver. We're not near Northeast Denver. We're not playing Northeast Denver, so there you go. Yeah, till 4 o'clock. So we'll see. We're going to miss that. We'll be here till 4, so we're just going to miss all the weathers. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have a brand new battery. We've got Mason on the mound. Mason trying to work his way into the spring-summer team rotation. And we've got Izzy behind the plate. So Izzy getting all the reps today because we're trying to get him ready to be a varsity catcher. Jabril goes to first, and Ricardo at second, Jorge at short, and Neilio at third. In right, we've got Aaron. In center, looks like Chris. And in left, we've got Joe. So Mason doesn't throw as hard as Chris and doesn't have quite the arsenal of pitches. So it's going to be on him to make those pitches over the plate and then use his defense to get this game, to get this inning over. Has a beautiful 45-mile-an-hour eephus pitch. When in doubt, you can throw that. First, yeah. Mason trots up the back of the mound, puts both cleats on the rubber, looks in for a sign, gets a sign, goes to the windup. First pitch is going to be high and inside, 59.
Settle down. Settle down. Settle down.
Yeah. So
Glove. Glove.
So the Charger batter swinging the high flyer, the one that we talked a lot about during the spring and summer. Ooh, that ball is high and inside, 55 miles an hour. Yeah, Izzy's no pass balls.
Reach
Yep.
and slap Isaiah for me. Reach out there.
Mason new to the Jackrabbits this fall, did do a little guest play in the summer. Nice. Pops the glove at 58, but Ump says that's too high.
No, Mason, you got it. I feel like Gavin and Brett have like the same screen.
So 3-0 count now.
Let's go, Mason, right here.
Swing! Foul ball. Nice snag by Isaiah.
All right, Mason.
Go, battle back right here. Let's go.
And a shot up the middle. Oh, darn it, I didn't quite get that on camera. Good job by Ricardo to just get that. So one down on a nice catch by Ricardo up the middle. Sorry, Ricardo, I missed that one on the push the wrong camera.
Yeah.
And in steps the next Chargers batter. From the windup, Mason throws high and inside, 61.
Get that chest down a little more.
But as we've talked a bunch here, speed doesn't matter if you're not throwing strikes. So Mason's really just got to come down on the speed and work on getting those over the plate. And there you go. That ball's popped up right to Chris in center. Who for some reason jumped up to go get it. but came down with it. So he barely thought he was doing like a lay-in, and so he'll do a little more, but he's got it for a second of the. And with that 2 down, after 2 batters, Mason now will adjust his cap. And he doesn't squeeze it and pops away. So that's 1 pass ball for him. Doesn't matter if he'll be on, but I know he was working on no pass balls, so whoops, sorry about that one. I'm on camera. Strong breeze from left to right now blowing, so from third base towards first base, blowing across the field. And that ball is 59 and high.
3 things here, kid. 3 things. There you go. 3 things here.
Mason trying to put it all together. The arm, the chest, the stride. And there you go. And there's on a 1.5.
Good inning, boys.
Excellent inning by Jack Robert. We had a shortstop to first, 6-3 put out on 1 hop there. And Mason not blowing the ball past him, but doesn't matter. 3 up, 3 down. You can't complain with those results. As we go to the bottom of the 5th, right? Then we go here to the bottom of the 5th with Isai up and Melio in the on-deck circle. So Isai took the first pitch for a strike there, I think. And he'll take that next pitch, 56 high. So I think that we're about an hour 30 on the clock, which means that we're the home team. We could have a long 15-minute inning, I suppose, that would get us to our time, but likely, more likely than not, 59. Eastside doesn't swing at strike 2 there. So Esai now is going to need to get off. We're going to try to extend this inning, or get 15 minutes out of this inning. Esai unfortunately strikes it out, so that's the first out of the inning. Emilio comes up. I think that means Jabrell is next. Yes, Jabrell steps into on-deck circle. And then behind Jabrell is Isaac. And then we flip the lineup over. And 58 high. Emilio swinging the white bat with a bunch of hot orange on it. Not sure the make of the model on that one, but it's one you cannot miss. .59, strike inside corner, nice pitch by number 11. Emilio looked like he was not interested in that inside pitch. Let's see if number 11 goes back there. Ooh. And nice play by the shortstop. Pick that ball up and throw it over to first for the second out of the inning. So Jabrell will be up now. And this game's going quickly, or this inning's going quickly, so we're almost certainly going to see ourselves a sixth inning, which is the longest we've seen all spring ball. .58 and high. Good discipline there. Jabrell let me know that he wanted to have confidence while hitting. And when he was at first making good plays, which we saw to end the last inning. So let's see if we can get some confidence here. Ooh, that was a very confident swing there. He was early on that one, but it was a good swing at a 58-mile-an-hour pitch.
Take right field. Let it travel. Take right field.
Oh, okay.
And that ball is high.
I guess it's contained.
Love to see Jabrell just crank one to the left field here. Oh, he's going to hit one down the third base line. First baseman, third baseman's waiting on it. A good throw. They get him by half a step at first. That ends the inning, 3 up, 3 down. And with that, the Jackrabbits will have to put their hats and gloves back on and come out for the 6th inning, which I think is the final inning under fall ball rules. Confirmed by the umpire, this is last ups, so it'll be last ups for both teams. Jackrabbits with a 4-1 lead, and we'll see who takes the And the Jackrabbits here are going to have Aaron in right, and I think Chris in center, and Emilio in left. No, Emilio's at third. Who's that? Just Joe in left. And then Jorge at short, Ricardo at second, and Jabrell at first. So I think that's the same defensive lineup. We had just 2 pitches, and we have a coming down. Oh, we have Esau behind the plate. So a new catcher. And the throw down after just a couple of roll-up pitches from Mason. He's ready to go. Let's just get this game going. And Mason from the windup threw up 3 down on 3 struck balls in the 5th inning. And we'll see if he can repeat that magic here. But I like Mason using his defense. Throws hard, plenty hard. Just doesn't quite have the arsenal that Chris does. So, next pitch from Mason. Floats in at 52 and high. So we're down 0-2 now. Or 2-0, sorry, 2-0. And there's a shot. Second base, who Ricardo does not try very hard to pick that ball up. And as such, we get a runner on first on an error. Why is my second base? Oh, second base is more like that. Okay. So, bummer there. Should have been the first out of the inning. Ricardo with the error, and now we've got runner at first. So we'll see Mason coming from the lineup. Or sorry, from the lineup. From the no longer from the windup, but from the stretch.
I think that's you.
And number 8, the lefty, steps in. Okay.
Ricardo, you gotta get close. Oh, never mind. Jorge, you got him?
Throw over, not in time. Yeah. It's been a long day at the ballpark for both teams. I think the amount of energy left to warn your teammate about the ball at first is waning. But as always, the Chargers and the Jackrabbits playing each other close and some good ball. And that was a 50-mile-an-hour. Looked like it had a little bit of movement on it. Not sure exactly what that was. But we'll take it. No balls, 1 strike now.
Turn 2, infield.
Yeah, pitcher's best friend would be great here with a double play. Let's see if we can get one. Runner at first with just a little lead. Not a significant one if you were to be stealing, for example. Except that ball gets nowhere near the plate and no chance for each side to make a play, and the runner will make second. Now you see the runner out at second, nobody down, and a 1-1 count. So we did see Teddy warming up earlier. Teddy is limited to just 1 inning in fall ball. And that ball is hit over the head of our left fielder. Joe is going to go get it. And we'll see. And runner's in safely, and the runner scores. So excellent. And we got a timeout now. The runner at second. Because Dad said, his father said he's only good for 1 inning. There's no reason for him to be throwing that hard. And the runner at second is currently still down. I don't know if he slid hard into the base, or it looks like he's trying to dig dirt out of his eyes, maybe. That's probably unpleasant. He went head first, and yeah, a lot of dirt in his eyes. So nobody down yet, and that error does cost us with a run. Runner at second, 58 high and inside.
Hey, Mason. Focus lead right here.
We'll see what Mason's got here. He's really pitching from the stretch for the first time. This game, anyway. Good block by Isai.
Get it there. Go.
Mason needs to take a little bit of a bigger, higher stride.
Straight up.
He's kind of short-arming it with his arm, but then also not giving him the strength he needs with his legs, with a push and a big high step. There you go. Well, that's the right oomph. 57, got it there. but accuracy was a little high. So now we got a 3-0 count, and we'll see. Oh, we have a timeout. Here comes Coach to come have a conversation with Mason. Calm him down a little bit, remind him that, hey, we got this. Obviously, no one likes giving up a big hit like he just did, but there's no reason for him to panic. We have a 4-2 lead. Let's just go get some outs. I think there's only that one. Oh, and Mason now looks like he's just going to go from the windup. Oh, just kidding. He's got to go from the stretch.
Go, Mason, you and Eastside, here we go.
Oh, no, he's going to go from the windup, so the runner at second should just go as soon as he goes. Oh, he does not. That's 58 ball inside. So that's 4 pitches for a walk. So Mason must have been told just to go from the windup because he is now just going to give 2 bases here if the guys know to go. They don't know to go, so 56 inside to the batter with the pencil.
All right, Mason, keep
Pencil
up.
bat has re-emerged from the dugout. Love that bat.
Give me a ground ball, kid. Pitch the contact. We're fine.
Ground ball here would be huge. Yeah, now the runner should be going. Yeah, the runner at second finally sees it. And he's going to hit that ball. Wait a second. And they don't get the ball back in time. A good catch by Chris. So that was a good catch by Chris. Really the first out of the inning. And a
Hey, step off. Hey, step off. Hey.
You cannot be in the windup.
Got it. Stretch. Go in the stretch.
all right, so Mason not given permission to pitch from the windup there. He just was doing it. Now he's got to pitch from
They
the
don't matter.
windup. So he's got to pitch from the stretch.
2 outs.
Heads! Go get it, Lydia!
Good pitch, Mason.
Good job, Mason.
All right, so runners at first and second. And a pop-up. That should be an infield fly. Take it! No, he's out already! Throw third! All right, so we have Mason didn't know what was going on. Call timeout. Batter is out on the infield fly. Okay, there's now 2 outs, so a lot of confusion will happen there. Mason, so the runners were at first and second, and less than 2 outs. So the pop fly on the infield, the batter is automatically out because what could have happened is Mason could have intentionally dropped that ball, thrown the ball to third, got the runner at third, and then thrown to second, got the runner at second because all the batters had to hold. All the runners had to hold. Instead, what happened is he dropped it. The runner is the batter's still out, and then the runner still ran. So. We have runners at second and third, 2 outs, a 4-2 ball game. Mason on the mound. And his shot for the first. That will end the game. So Chargers threatens, but Bob did not score. And with that, as the home team, that should end the game at hour 45. All right. The Jackrabbits should be very pleased with the way they played. 2 W's today. Chris and Mason pitching very well. Both of them looking like they have a chance to make the rotation in the spring and summer. With that, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you like and subscribe. You press that notification bell. But we'll be back next Sunday. 2 more Sundays of fall ball, and then we are off until the spring. So on behalf of Jackrabbits Broadcasting, I want to say Vamos Liebres, and we will see you next Sunday.